Good evening and welcome to this live broadcast right here from Kutv Primetime News. Tonight we're here to inform you on what's happening in the country and beyond our borders. Our reporters have been up and about, interacting with different issues and different people, and they have brought you different stories tonight. Here are the top ones. Will he survive this time? Kericho Governor Mutegi impeached again. President Ruto calls for Kenya to move away from empty political talk and focus on real issues. And Deputy President Kithure Kindiki officially closes the 9th Devolution Conference. This is Kutv Primetime News with Mutegi K. Martin. That happened during the showing of our highlights tonight. Our sign language interpreter is Samuel Kelo. Tonight, let's begin. United Democratic Alliance UDA aspirant Enoch Andanje has died after collapsing at a public event in Malava earlier on today. The former Bungoma High School principal, who took early retirement to contest for the upcoming by-election, was attending a widows' empowerment forum graced by Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi when he fell ill. Witnesses say he developed complications upon arrival, prompting an urgent rush to Oasis Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Authorities have yet to confirm the cause of the death, pending a post-mortem. Andanje was seeking the party ticket to replace the late Malulu Injendi in the forthcoming Malava by-election. Now, Kericho Governor Mutegi has been impeached by the County Assembly in a sitting held earlier today. 33 of 47 MCAs backed the motion to impeach the governor, citing gross violation of the Constitution, abuse of office, and mismanagement of resources. 14 MCAs, however, opposed the motion. The session, lasting over 8 hours, was preceded by an attempt arson at the assembly and heavy security deployment, with police using tear gas to disperse crowds. Mutegi attended the debate alongside his legal team, disputing the process. If the decision is upheld by the Senate, Kericho will held to a gubernatorial by-election. Speaking at State House in Nairobi today, President William Ruto said Kenya must move away from empty political talk and focus on real issues with clear plans and hard work. He emphasized that leaders should be chosen based on their ideas and ability to deliver results, not on anger or noise. According to Ruto, Kenya's development has been delayed because past leaders were not accountable, yet some still call for his impeachment. He vows to keep working for the people, insisting the country's future depends on leadership with real plans and action.
Tulikubaliana na nyinyi, hatutaki siasa ya hewa bure, hatutaki siasa ya makelele bure, tunataka siasa ya issues, ya mpango. ya sera, ya plan. Kama mtu hana agenda, kama mtu hana mpango, hawezi kupatiwa nafasi ya uongozi, kwa sababu Kenya tunachagua viongozi kulingana na mpango yao, kulingana na sera yao. Hii Kenya ilichelewa miaka nyingi kwa sababu viongozi are not accountable. Mtu hawezi kusimama vile nimesimama hapa na kusema tulikubaliana hii siku ya uchaguzi, hapa ndio nimefikisha. Maneno tu ni na siasa tu ya bure. Slogan hapa, Ruto must go.
And Deputy President Kithure Kindiki has stressed the need to deal with corruption in the country, terming it a thorn in the flesh that must be dealt with once and for all. Speaking at the closing ceremony of the 9th Devolution Conference in Homa Bay, Kindiki added that the misuse of public resources, discrimination, political intolerance are also dangers to the well-being of the nation and must be dealt with by all citizens. On his part, the Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi explained the efforts in place for devolution to succeed in the country, remarks echoed by the Council of Governors Chairperson Ahmed Abdullahi.
The threats that face us going into the 21st century, number one is corruption and abuse of resources meant for the provision of public services, and this affects both levels of government, the national government and county governments. It affects all the arms of government, the executive at both levels, the legislature at both levels of government, and the judiciary, which is not devolved.
We were able to transfer all the resources in terms of shareable revenue to the 47 counties before the end of financial year, including the arrears from the previous financial year.
The resolutions we have adopted are not just words on paper, they are a call to action, a call to all of us, as leaders and public servants, the civil society, the private sector, and the Kenyan citizen to uphold the constitutional spirit of Article 174 and make devolution work in every corner of this republic.
And National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula has strongly defended the National Government Constituencies Development Fund, that is NGCDF, emphasizing its vital role in national development. Speaking during the launch of a tuition block at St. Veronica Ranje RC Comprehensive School, Speaker Wetangula, alongside other leaders, Kandunyi MP John Makali and Webuye MP Martin Pepela, echoed support, citing visible benefits across the country and dismissing calls to scrap the fund to counties.
Kutokana na pesa za CDF, prudent use of public resources can be explained through NGCDF. Ndio mimi nimesema kwa vyovyote vile CDF itadumu.
CDF ndio inabadilisha maisha ya watu wa Kenya. CDF ndio inapeleka watoto wa Kenya shuleni, ndio inabadilisha mambo ya masomo katika nchi ya Kenya.
We are the greatest beneficiaries of this government.
And Manyata Member of Parliament Gitonga Mukunji has hit out at President William Ruto, accusing him of hypocrisy over claims that the parliament is corrupt. Speaking at a funeral ceremony of two sisters who tragically lost their lives through a road accident at Karingari Market in Embu, Mukunji alleged the executive has been bribing members of parliament to advance his own agenda.
At a funeral ceremony in Karingari Market in Embu, Manyata Member of Parliament Gitonga Mukunji accused President William Ruto of hypocrisy, claiming that the government has been secretly bribing members of parliament to advance its own interest.
It is a shame that the president is saying that, whereas every time there is a bill that is against the people, he is the first person to offer those bribes. ili vitu yake iende vile anataka.
Mukunji claimed that President William Ruto used bribes to pressure MPs into passing the finance bill of 2024 and also alleged that both the National Assembly and the Senate were compromised during Rigathi Gachagwa's impeachment, with financial incentives influencing the outcome. Mukunji said he resisted what he called the executive corrupt tactics on both controversies, which sparked widespread protest and public outrage.
Bunge wamekuwa watu wa kuchukua hongo, na hiyo ndio kitu imeharibu bunge yetu. Mimi nimekataa hongo mpaka watu wanashangaa huyu jamaa anatoanga nguvu wapi. Ndio maana uliona finance bill nilisema no. Mliona hiyo hamkuona? Mlifurahia hamkufurahia? Wangapi walifurahia hiyo maneno? Maneno ya Gachagua ikafika. Mimi nikaangalia, nikapima, nasikia pale kila mtu anapewa milioni 2. Mimi nikasema no.
Additionally, Mukunji argued that President William Ruto cannot distance himself from corruption and trench in parliament, and warned fellow members of parliament against colluding with the executive for personal gain. He called for uncompromising accountability and urged MPs to resist undue influence and prioritize people's interest.
I want to caution the National Assembly and the Senate. The heart of the people should be in the National Assembly and the Senate. Wakati nyinyi mnakula hongo, mjue mnauza wananchi wetu. We are supposed to oversight the executive na kuhakikisha imetumia pesa yake vizuri.
Mukunji's comment raised concerns over corruption in parliament, even as calls for accountability and reforms from various political and public sectors continue. Ahuma Evans for KUTV, Nairobi.
It is 14 minutes past the top of the hour. Time for us to take a very fast short break here on KUTV Primetime News tonight. We have a lot more in store for you, so keep it here.
Kupanda shuka akawa tuzo, ukakamavu wake ukatii na kumfanya mwenye bidii. Kwa machozi na makeke akabaini jinsi ya kuweni. Huyu ni mwanamke ngangari kwa jinsi alivyo ng'ari. Mimi ni mwanamke mwake. Usikose kutazama kipindi cha mwanamke mwake nami Caroline Kimweli.
Miti, panda. Our planet's future is in our hands. However, there is a threat to the brightness of this tomorrow. On Earth Check, we share the challenges, the solutions, and the hope.
I would call this a very momentous day, a very critical day.
Every episode, every story, every step we take creates a ripple. Join me, the environmentalist Emmanuel Kutosi, on KUTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m. and be part of Earth Check. Welcome.
You are watching KUTV Primetime News with Mutegi K. Martin. Welcome back, and remember this live broadcast is also live on YouTube at KUTV News Kenya. Talk to us also on X at KUTV_Kenya. Now, Laikipia West MP and the Service Party TCP leader Mwangi Kionjori has urged border riders in Kirinyaga Central to embrace political tolerance while acknowledging diverse ideologies during an empowerment program organized by Kirinyaga Central MP Gashiki Gitari at Kamwiru Boys. The MP emphasized that while differences exist, unity remains essential, therefore urging the Mount Kenya people to maintain honor and dignity of the region.
Kuna serikali na kuna upinzani. Kuna upinzani kutoka nje na upinzani ndani. Kuna wale tunapingana nao hapa Mount Kenya region, manake tuko na vikundi, lazima tukubali vikundi ziko. Tunakubaliana sisi kama watu wa Mount Kenya region. Hatutaki ile aibu ambaye tumejionea Mount Kenya region mwaka moja, miaka mbili ambayo imepita.
Tafadhali tusikubali kugawanywa kwa ukabila.
And a section of Mombasa-based activists have strongly condemned politicians from the coast region that have in the recent past been opposing the current Kenya Ports Authority Director, Captain William Ruto. According to the activists, the attacks are orchestrated by politicians and cartels colluding to benefit from corruption in the authority.
A section of Mombasa-based activists have thrown their weight behind the Kenya Ports Authority KPA Captain William Ruto, who they condemn for eradicating corruption at the port and enhancing service delivery. During the brief, they called out politicians who they accuse of colluding with cartels to defame the captain's image despite his efficiency. Mildred Odinga, leader of the activists, stated that Captain William Ruto is a non-discriminatory leader who serves everyone fairly, unlike other political leaders who they say could have ulterior motives. She also called out some media outlets for publishing inappropriate statements.
Mkimwaribia Captain Ruto jina, mkisema kuwa ana corruption. Kwanza natoa lawama langu kwa wewe mwenye uandika gazeti. Wewe unayepeana magazeti ukiandika majina ya watu, ukiharibia watu majina, wewe pia si malaika. Na wala wewe pia si Mungu, aliyekamilika ni Mwenyezi Mungu.
The activist claimed that Captain Ruto has fully fulfilled his promises as he pledged, working diligently at the port. He also brought significant development in port service, helping both workers and the nation at large.
Ruto baada ya kuingia ahadi zake alitekeleza. Poti yetu ilikuwa imegurishwa na Ruto akahakikisha imerudi. Kwa hivyo tunatoa shukrani kama wapwani, kama Mijikenda, kama wakazi wa Mombasa.
Additionally, the activist noted that he has expanded business opportunities at the port and created job opportunities for people working there.
Performance yake explains itself. Kwa sababu tangu Captain Ruto aingie, na hii ndio ina rattle watu. Kwa sababu kwanza alipanua ile bracket ya wale suppliers.
The activists have now called for a united nation with peace and cohesion, insisting that the KPA director ought to continue his good work, fighting corruption at the port, improving services, and bringing suitable development for the benefit of all without ethnical discrimination.
Is it not interesting when you share a name with the head of state? You could hear the citizens there say that tangu Ruto aingie huku ametimiza ahadi zake. I won't say much about that, but let's now move on to Homa Bay County, where the Ruma National Park in that county is set for a major facelift after the Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife announced plans to elevate it into a flagship attraction, aiming to boost Kenya's Western tourism circuit and diversify tourism products.
At Ruma National Park, the project seeks to position the park as the centerpiece of Kenya's Western tourism circuit, shifting focus from the traditional beach and safari model by Tourism Cabinet Secretary Rebecca Miano during the 2025 Ron Antelope Half Marathon. Rebecca Miano spoke and said that Homa Bay had achieved a unique and rare combination of wildlife and sport tourism, which had shown both Kenya and the world the diverse experiences the country could offer.
It is very momentous as we witness two powerful drivers of tourism, that is wildlife and sports. And Homa Bay County has given us that fusion, and we have demonstrated to the country and to the world what Homa Bay has to offer.
She further explained that the ministry is working closely with Governor Gladys Wanga's administration to digitally map and market the country's tourism attractions on international platforms in order to attract more visitors. She also added that the ministry was targeting 5.5 million annual visitors by leveraging each country's flagship tourism products.
We have a target of 5.5 million visitors per year, which is quite a stretched target. Some of the strategies that we are employing includes diversifying the tourism products. For many years, Kenya has been known for beach and safari, and we can no longer afford to box our country into that narrative. And we are therefore diversifying the products that Kenya has to offer.
On his part, the Kenya Wildlife Service Director General Erastus Kanga said that Ruma was a unique place and home to endangered species, including 27 roan antelopes that were being conserved in a predator-proof sanctuary.
Ruma National Park is a unique place to be in. It's traditionally it is called the Lambwe Valley because it is in a basin and it has very unique species. For starters, the park is 120 kilometers square. This is the sanctuary for the very rare and threatened lone antelope.
24 minutes after the top of the hour, time for us to take a second short break here on KTV Primetime News tonight. We have a lot more, especially in the sports world, so keep it here.
Miti miti, panda panda, miti miti. Our planet's future is in our hands. However, there is a threat to the brightness of this tomorrow. On EarthCheck, we share the challenges, the solutions, and the hope.
I would call this a very momentous day, a very critical day.
Every episode, every story, every step we take creates a ripple. Join me, the environmentalist Emmanuel Kutosi, on KUTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m. and be part of EarthCheck. Welcome.
Ni nguzo na uso wa jamii. Kupanda shuka akawa tuzo, ukakamavu wake ukatii na kumfanya mwenye bidii. Kwa machozi na makeke akabaini jinsi ya kuweni. Huyu ni mwanamke ngangari kwa jinsi alivyo ng'ari. Mimi ni mwanamke mwake. Usikose kutazama kipindi cha mwanamke mwake nami Caroline Kimweli.
Welcome back. It's time for us now to get sporty. And national men's football team Kenya's Harambee Stars have qualified for the quarterfinals of the African Nations Championship 2024 with a game to spare in their maiden CHAN appearance. Kenya, who remain unbeaten, tops Pool A with 7 points, one above second place Morocco and DRC, who tie on points. Harambee Stars' next assignment is a clash against winless Zambia on Sunday at Kasarani Stadium. Harambee Stars will be seeking to make history by winding up the group stages unbeaten in their first ever CHAN appearance and as the host nation.
Kila mtu ako ready sasa, we are ready back. Itakuwa fit, pia tizi inaweza kuwa sana. tempo kwa vile of course kucheza na timu kama hiyo kama ndio ngumu sana. Ukiangalia hawezi taka kutoka kwa tournament bila so mimi nafikiri itakuwa tunashukuru sana kwanza vile wamekama hizi game zote tatu au ndio push sana unapata hiyo win hiyo draw, yani the good results umepata na kukaa kwa top of the table imekuwa ni all because of the fans, na naendelea kuwapongeza sana, wamekuwa fiti, wamekuwa positive na kila mtu tumekuwa na aim moja kuwin.
And tactician Dennis Mwanja has made several changes to his squad for the Christie Sevens title chase at the RFUA grounds on Saturday and Sunday. Kenya under-20 winger Branton Lusisa will make his maiden appearance in the National Sevens circuit after signing for KCB from Kenya Cup defending champions Kabras RFC. George Oro returns to the squad after missing the Prince Louis Sevens due to injury, while National Sevens circuit top try scorer Floyd Wabwire alongside Kenya Seven stars Vincent Onyala, Festus Shiasi and Samuel Esati headlined the squad. KCB are in Pool A alongside Mamba RFC, Nondescripts and KU Black Blood, who earned promotion to the top tier after winning the Prince Louis Division 2 title. "29 minutes past the top of the hour. We've come to the close of the conversation for now tonight, and I can't help but have one question in my mind. Are we not living in interesting times politically today? I mean, Mwangi Kinjori spoke earlier on and talked about how we have the opposition in the government and opposition outside the government. So which is the opposition between the two? That and much more we shall continue to elaborate here and bring to light here on KTV Primetime News, KUTV Mizizi ya Habari, Mizizi Weekendi that comes to you tomorrow 6:30 p.m. and Weekend Live that comes to you at 9 p.m. tomorrow and Sunday. Big shout out to the team that has been part of this particular bulletin and making sure that you get to be informed on what's happening in the country and beyond our borders. A big shout out to my producer Yvonne Kemuma and my director Baraka James. Our sign language interpreter tonight is Samuel Kello. My name is Mutegi K. Martin. Good night.